What is going on, family? Welcome back to the channel. This is a SUI blockchain update on the 1st of August 2026, and there are two distinctive reasons why I want to do this. One, because bear market accumulation and bear market lows are pretty much here, so people should be dollar cost averaging into an asset like this. And of course, we're also going to talk about not a full SWOT analysis, but there are certain weaknesses that you need to be aware of. But at these kind of market caps and prices, I think this is one of the most fantastic golden opportunities, and a time where they've just announced the SUI base camp. Of course, that's going to be in the fall, around about October. Let's get into this video. So I always say SUI is the new Solana, and people look at me thinking, what is he on about? You know, that is an argument people make all the time. But I couldn't, if I go back to the chart from the early days, Solana being the blue one and SUI being the the natural bar chart here, they are almost identical. They both had network outages. They both had crazy pumps. Of course, Solana was going through the FTX. SUI had a decent run, but a massive correction. The price has corrected significantly, where the market cap now, which is the key thing. I marked this chart here about a year ago, and I said to people, don't look at the price chart alone. Okay, price action alone. Look at the market cap, right? The market cap tells you what you want to know when it comes to a particular blockchain. And what we saw here right now is a critical support of the market cap coming to about $2.7 billion. This is pretty interesting because it has broken that yellow trend line that extends all the way back into 2023, essentially. So it is absolutely, from a market cap perspective, it's on a major support, in which if it breaks, it can absolutely fall, but I don't expect this line to just collapse like that, if you know what I mean. So around $2 billion, 2.7 billion, this is when you need to DCA, and that is a critical chart that you need to watch. But what's been new? First of all, I'm going to give you the good bits. Mubadala. So everybody knows Abu Dhabi is a global hub of finance, right? There's about $1.7 trillion in sovereign funds here. Everyone from BlackRock to major banks, they're all here, right? So what you see, what's going on here right now is absolutely insane. Abu Dhabi's Mubadala Capital joins tokenization push as Coinbase takes stake in an on-chain fund. But who's doing this on-chain fund? Okay, they tapped Kayo to bring one of the private markets funds on-chain across Base, Solana, and the SUI blockchain. And this is quite key. The article is pretty long, of course, but this is key, right? Mubadala, once you hear the name Mubadala, you know these guys are serious. So they're going to be doing a lot of RWA on the SUI blockchain. The investment, the launch was pretty small for their standard, about 75 million. Okay, now in addition to that, so that's all bullish. We know it is literally, for me, as clear as daylight that this is where the Solana whales, Ethereum whale will potentially play. Of course, nothing is guaranteed, but that is where they're going to play in the future. Very clear for me. When big money rotates, they will definitely be coming to a chain like SUI. But what has been the weakness for me is SUI's ability to create fees is very weak in comparison to other layer ones. Okay, so we're going to look at the TVL, 2 billion, okay, 400 million in TVL. But let's have a look at the fees, right? So listen, if anyone from the SUI blockchain is out and about, of course, probably don't watch small channels. But if you do, take this lesson. When you made your stablecoin absolutely free of charge, what you've done literally is taken those fees away, because zero transfer fees. Initially, it may be a good marketing ploy for you guys to get in and, of course, have a fair shake at the stablecoin market cap and stablecoin fees. But what you've done is you've literally destroyed any ability for SUI to accrue fees. So the 24-hour chain fees are $2,800. Chain revenue in the last 24 hours is $816. And of course, if you look at that, app revenue, of course, slightly better, $12,000. App fee, $68,000. Yeah, I get that. But it used to be way more. I think you need to bring back and think about a way to create chain fees that are going to be significantly better for the SUI token. So these are the two cons. The other con that I have, of course, is there's the unlocks. And they've always been bad in a downtrending market. And when the demand is there, of course, when the token was blowing past $5, it wasn't a problem. I didn't see anybody, it used to be unlocked and absorbed straight away. So here's what I would do. I hope you're liking the video, by the way, so far. Let me know if you prefer this format. We have already put in a significant update in the Discord for anybody who's interested at buying this in a key level. But to actually show you, in order to break that lower structure, it's going to be a hell of a fight, right? Don't expect it. We went through this channel here, smashed through it, came back down. This was a major support, which is now a proven resistance. We've lost the lower lows and the pivot point is it has failed to reclaim this lower low. So I'm expecting the price of SUI to range between 60 cents and 45 cents. But does it mean 68 cents? I wouldn't throw in $1,000, $500 here, because all of my major buys, I've got a generational back here. What I'm waiting for is these lower targets to be activated on a potential week. At the very least, give me 45, because 45 was the area that it went to previously in August 2024. We have already broken October's wick back in the early weeks of February. So let me know if you like the video. I'm not going to talk about the ecosystem, but you know what's going on with the ecosystem. They've got Deepbook, Walrus, Sufi, they've got a few others as well. CETA's protocol, they've got lending protocols, borrowing protocols. Their DeFi is pretty stacked. It's just that no one is using it. And it is a good place to watch AI for. So let me know your thoughts anyway. Smash a like. And as always, I appreciate you. And let me know if you want me to do similar videos for other chains. Big up yourselves. Have a lovely Saturday. And come on, Vinicius to Arsenal.